Hey guys, it's SlaveToTheGames, and this is day 6 of Scum. Thank you guys for stopping by to see it. I hope you're enjoying this series so far and learning a lot of information, as well as checking out the streams that I have out where I actually discuss all of this information on a much broader term and with other content creators. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get right into this. The first thing I'm going to explain to you is that this is all going to be about character creation and skills. Pretty much surrounding that, I ended up watching a bunch of videos about people going over what they thought that certain things meant, what things did mean, and what they had for speculations and everything. But for this, I'm actually going to just pull from everything to what I actually could confirm myself. And the first is actually leveling up your survival skill will unlock new recipes that you will be able to use to craft. Think of it in a tier-based system. Tier 1, Tier 2, and so on. Or something as basic as well as basic, mediocre, expert, and master level in terms of proficiency of what you craft. And then in the character creation, when you put one attribute point into one of the attributes that you choose, whether it's strength, con, etc., it's going to give you 2 skill points to spend in whatever attribute you put the point in. For example, putting 3 attribute points into Constitution will allow you to spend 6 skill points to use in the Constitution skill list. The younger you are, the higher of a dex bonus you're going to be able to obtain in addition to character development, giving you more points to put into the dex skills. For example, being 20 years old is going to give you a +2 attributes to dex, in turn allowing you to have an additional 4 skill points for the dex skill tree. Going to age 30 will cause you to lose 1 point of bonus dex, but gain 1 point in strength. And putting the age at 40 seems, and this is not confirmed given as to how the video I got this information from did not exactly stop on 40, but pushed past it, and I only got a quick glance and tried stopping it to where I could see, and it seems likely that it's +1 to strength, 1 to con, 0 bonus to dex, and 0 in intelligence when you're 40 years old. Now, going off of this, I will assume that at the max age of 50, you're going to have an intelligence boost because you're older and wiser, and then some of these are going to drop down to maybe your strength will go up, or maybe it's going to stay to 1 strength, 1 con, and 1 intelligence, but 0 bonus to dex, or maybe even a negative in dex, where it might be able to take away, but I think it's only go down to 0. The body type is going to be the actual main area where your skills will be determined based on how you alter the slider you're given for muscular, fat, or thin. Now, as you move it around between these 3 things, this is what's going to determine your base stats and skills that you're going to have and be able to use your skill points on. To be correct, it's all of your stats that will be adjusted because of this, and then you combine these stats with your bonus. And this will determine how much skill points you have in each category to use on. If you decide to be fully muscular, your attributes are going to look something like this: 4 strength, 5 constitution, 1 dexterity, 2 intelligence. And it's going to give you 12 points plus whatever bonuses from your age. You do not have to put your age at exactly these specific ones, obviously, that I mentioned. You're going to be able to go anywhere between the age of 20 to 50 years old. You most likely will not be able to exceed the max attribute stat of 5 unless for some reason they allow the bonuses of 1 or 2 to actually exceed the max of the attribute 5, which in its turn would actually give you that extra skills in those areas and bonuses. But they might not do that. So this may actually affect where you put your character's bonuses, your age, versus how you want to adjust the body to where you can get the max benefit of skills from this. If you choose to have a max dexterity build, your attributes will sound a little like this: 1 strength, 5 con, 4 dex, 2 intelligence, giving a total of 12 points plus, of course, your age bonuses. Making your character fat will result in your stats being 4 strength, 1 con, 2 dex, 5 intelligence, giving once again 12 points plus the age bonuses. You will also be able to select flaws, crime, and gear. Now, I don't know too much on these 3, but we'll assume it has something to do with addictions to drugs, being susceptible to disease or illness, making it easier for you to be able to be a little bit more healthy or a little less healthy and catch things a lot sooner, or not be able to fight it as well. Maybe these will also further spread out your stats as well, giving you pluses to certain things, depending on what it is you choose. The strength skills are unarmed combat, rifles, handguns, melee, archery, and heavy weapons. This is probably going to decrease the recoil, as they've said in multiple videos. Under Constitution, the skills are running, endurance, resistance, and swimming. This will affect your total stamina, exhaustion, wounds, illness, and how well or not well drugs affect you, and of course, your overall body condition. Your skills in dexterity will be stealth, weapon throwing, driving, motorcycling, piloting, sailing, climbing, stealing, pickpocketing, and opening locks / picking them. This will affect your weapon reload speed and maybe even how fast you holster and unholster your weapons. Lastly, intelligence skills will be the following: awareness, sniping, medical, camouflage, tactics, survival, programming and electronics, biochem, education, and psychology. And then demolitions. The abilities I described after the skills are considered by Audio-Technica, one of the people who I've actually watched on YouTube, who's gone over a detailed examination of what he believes is the character customization and the devs to be hidden passive skills. For each skill, there are 5 skill levels. No skill requiring no points, basic probably requiring 1, medium 3 points, advanced 6 points, and then advanced plus. And as I mentioned in the previous videos, especially the skill and stats video. However, I want to repeat this and hopefully further add on to it with explaining in more detail than last time, as well as stress these important key features. And remember, even if you have no skill through time and a lot of effort, you can still learn, and once again, you can only get Advanced Plus through playing the game. There's a focus mode, which is the right click on the mouse, which will allow you to see with more tunnel vision, but better detail farther away, but at the cost of your peripheral vision. Now, as I have seen many people mention before, in order to reach Advanced Plus by playing the game, it may really just be killing a certain amount of people, or being under the effects of stealth for a certain amount of time, to even keeping your character healthy and fit for a certain amount of days in order to reach this next tier of the levels that you have in these skills. But that in the end is mine, as well as other people's perspective on the Advanced Plus could be dealt with. Obviously, this could change, or it could be completely different than what I've said. Given how the goal to reaching Advanced Plus is aimed to take around 100 plus hours according to the devs, this makes a lot of sense. Your skill with certain gun combined with your dexterity will allow you to reload the fastest, but only with that gun. An example being trained with a pistol and max dexterity, you would be able to reload in under 2 seconds. Whereas making one of the skills or both skills untrained would slow the reload time that it would take if you had them both maxed. And this goes for all skills that are related to determining how fast you do something or how well you do it. Now, an important thing to remember is that even with all these spent points, if you don't actually use them, the skills attributes will actually decrease over time. So remember to always use them, to always use new skills in order to learn more, and as far as I know, this may also affect your character when you are not playing, to do it being in a persistent world. However, before you go crazy, I'll say them implementing this is a 50-50, and either way, I support it. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. I will have more videos out. You're going to have a lot of information you're going to be able to take in. I pride myself in looking in as far as I can into details that are as close as possible to confirmed for future release or on release or the EA phase. And I hope, once again, you guys enjoyed this, and it was a lot better listening to this than my previous first video where I was a little bit too loud. I thank you guys for stopping by, subscribing, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and asking questions, because I like being involved with you. It really makes me feel great knowing that you guys appreciate what I'm doing, because it does take time, and seeing you guys being able to enjoy the videos I make, it makes me feel great. And I'm going to keep on doing it, and I hope you're going to keep on watching. Once again, thank you for watching. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you in my next video.